All right, I am headed to Heights Center, and I just pulled off the road, and I wanted you to get a sense of the road coming into the community. So pretty much all of Seabeck looks like this. It's very, very northwesty, very tall trees, and very hilly. And so this is not quite a single lane road, but you can see it's not one of those roads that has white lines down the middle. You kind of travel on it until you have somebody approaching you, and then you scoot over to the side the best you can. So that's pretty common in the Seabeck area, but in particular on Heights. Okay, and then I want to show you what's going to happen. We're going to turn off from Heights Center Road, and then we're going to go up a gravel driveway. And so this would be like a shared driveway, probably an easement. There may be a, road maintenance agreement of sorts, just because there's a handful of houses that share this gravel driveway. All right, sorry, this is a little bumpy in my car, but I want to show you. Then we turn off. There was a gated section to get to the last three addresses, so you guys are behind the gate, and then you have a gravel driveway going up to the house. And it's really picturesque, very northwesty. And certainly when you pull off, whatever this driveway is would be yours to maintain. And I just want you to get a really good line of sight on what we've got here. So I see I'm going to go into the circle. So the house there on the left of the circle, the big detached shop garage to the right, and a fresh pile of gravel. We lived on a gravel road with a gravel driveway, and we always had a fresh pile of gravel so that we could fill in our very own potholes. So that's pretty common. It's a really beautiful setting. Really, really beautiful. All right, just standing out in the circular driveway. So that is where I came in, and then I went around, and you can see the big detached garage there. The exterior of the house is really charming and kind of what you would hope to see if you were out in this section of Seabeck. Probably right away what catches my eye is I think the trim is ready for some paint. Gravel is very fresh. They were definitely, I think, took their time getting the exterior prepared for listing. There's a small pond here, man-made pond, probably a fountain if it were plugged in. The main garage access is on this end of the house. And there's a really cool, probably they used it for garden storage and such, but it could be a fun spot to have, picnic tables and party lights. But I suspect they probably kept gardening things here. You can see that's old timbers, and it's not super tall, but unless you get on the inside of it, then it's fine. But kind of a cute spot. I would be tempted to put some picnic tables in here. So we'll walk around to the back. Roof to me looks in excellent shape. At the top, this is what we call a ridgeline vent, so that would be a more contemporary construction style. I can see into the vent covers, and I don't see anything unusual there. I love that they have these cleanouts for their downspouts, and you can see that the downspouts go into underwater facility, so it probably underground facility probably goes out to a retaining pond someplace. This is showing you that you have air conditioning unit. We'd call that a mini split, but that is a really big unit, so that's kind of nice. Composite decking here. Looks like a project to finish, and I'm not sure if the seller is working on that. I'll have to look back at the notes. Newly planted grass. Possibly they did some septic work. You can see the septic lids are down here. So newly planted grass. All this brown grass is just normal in Washington this time of year. Most people choose not to spend water money on the lawn. They'll just let it go dormant. It's not dead, it's just dormant. And interesting gardening storage, it looks like. Nothing terribly exciting in here. And, so the wood trap door. So you would load your firewood in there, and then this door should come out on the inside of the house. That's kind of nice. It's a really quiet, peaceful setting. Go ahead and walk down to the lower shed. That shed has a shake roof on it, so probably cedar shake. You are not fully fenced, probably not even partially fenced. This is a pretty small kind of picket fence here. I see deer fencing in the back. That could keep the deer out, and I'm not sure if it's going to run the whole length of the property or not. This neat lower backyard could be fun to have, games or something, horseshoes or something there. So, pretty standard garden shed, really in decent shape. Not very tall ceilings again. Looks like they had a bee's nest in here at one time. But generally looks in good shape, even with that shake roof. So this is pretty valuable. Probably they kept a riding lawnmower here because there's a little ramp. Let's see if I can get this to close properly. There we go. And just a really pretty picturesque setting. It's as quiet as can be. You're about as far from anything noisy as you could be. Every now and again, you probably hear a little light plane or a seaplane passing over. Again, the trim definitely, to me, looks like it's ready for some love. It may even need a full paint job. This doesn't look like paint to me. It looks more like stain, but it's ready, definitely. These siding boards down here actually look a little warped. This side of the house is going to get the majority of the heat. There's your crawl space hatch. Again, I'm looking in the vents and I'm not seeing anything that concerns me, but definitely ready for paint. Okay, let's head in. Really lovely covered front porch. They've got irrigation lines coming down, so if you had hanging plants, kind of nice. The front porch itself is probably ready for a little bit of paint. Not bad, but mainly in this traffic pattern area. Everything else looks good. I would say the lighting here was more recent. We enter onto a flagstone entryway, and the ceiling height in here is going to be per that age. So it's, I think, 7'6". The floor plan is definitely per the age. It's very 70s looking, 80s looking house, popcorn ceiling. This room, the popcorn's been removed, and maybe they've done that kind of on a per room basis. Got laminate flooring in here in a gray tone. The carpet is not brand new, but not ancient. Looks in generally good shape. So I think what we'll do is we're going to work our way to the right of the front door. And I suspect this was a dining room. Windows are good windows. They may even be updated windows. I'll look more closely as I move throughout the house. But I suspect when the builder built this may have been a dining room. And then this definitely was the original kitchen. It's still quite original. So they've painted the cabinets. You have this tomato red countertop, the original oven, the original cooktop, a newer dishwasher, an ancient refrigerator, and then fluorescent lighting. And I don't have any of the lights on because actually this house has a really nice natural lighting. And then at the end of the kitchen here is the eat-in space. So I think this home, if you get it at the right price, you could afford to gut this kitchen, and it wants to be updated so badly because the house is so cute. So this would be family room. we'll come back to that. I'm going to continue to the right. So you can see they started an amazing update. So they have the nicest laundry room in the planet. So there's an apron sink in the laundry room. There is powder room here. This has been updated. There's a great spot for maybe just a bank of shelves, extra storage. And then brand new shaker cabinets, quartz counters. I think they're the original doors with newer hardware, just painted, because they're not hollow core. This for sure is a more contemporary window. And it's low E. And the lighting in here is updated and no popcorn. So that deck that we looked at earlier is right out this door. And I'm thinking the garage will be through here. This is a new, that's like fir, real hardwood, probably ready to be painted, or at a minimum get a stain on it so fingerprints don't do funny business. And then a good sized garage. I've got a deep sink and then the water containment system for the well. Another sink, I'm thinking this is somebody else's old kitchen. I don't know, but good sized garage, good, the concrete's in good shape and so on. Garage door openers. Garage doors are old. I'd be tempted to update those. This is that same raw wood, so I'd be tempted to get some stain on that or paint. And same with this door. So it looks like they were headed down a path of renewal, and then something happened, and they're moving. All right. Coming out of that eat-in kitchen space, headed into the family room where we have the wood stove. Got kind of fake beams here, no popcorn, so that's nice. This is a really cozy room. There's the door where the wood comes in. And then the big deck. This little French door leads out to the big deck. And this is just painted brick. A very nice sized family room. Okay. I think when I go to the stairs, which are back by the front door, we'll see there's a little office or something on the other side. So let's check out what's down this hallway. So we still have popcorn down the hallway. And these doors, though, are definitely updated. So water heater and furnace are in here. And there's a light. So the water heater isn't ancient, but it's not brand new. Looks like they've kept this up, and the water heater was not that old. It's installed in 2018. And then the furnace... replaced indoor unit. And so a big update happened in 2019 in American Standard, so it's a good system. So my guess is that, this older house probably didn't have a furnace, and that's a retrofit. Oh, and look at this. So the old laundry room. So that laundry room back there was probably part of the garage converted. The old vinyl. I'm certain you don't need a second laundry room, so I would probably just make sure this is capped correctly and shelve it and make it a nice linen closet. That's funny. And then we have very original looking half bath, another little half bath. So it's possible that they had the notion of having multi-generations living here. Okay, huge bedroom. Yep, I'm going to go with a master on this. All right, came out of the master wing. Oh my gosh, you guys, wait a second. I'm going back. I didn't show you the bathroom. So, walk-in closet, not gigantic, but I think you could put in a California closet system in here and make it better. So... okay, then the ensuite also is old-fashioned. And I don't think these were original doors, but they've got these stagecoach doors. Okay, the vinyl is updated, but nothing else is. I think it's a cute footprint, but I would definitely update this bathroom. The property is so nice. The room sizes are so nice that this home could support updates. And, you know, the only big news is, do you have the time or desire? Because, well, and then cash. Updates take cash. So anyways, okay. I don't think I showed you the entry closet. Nice deep entry closet. And then here to the left of the front door is so interesting. I'm trying to figure out all this stuff. I bet they had a deep sink in here. I can't imagine this was ever a kitchen. Just doesn't really look like the type of windows that would be in the kitchen. So this may have been like a bar, like a hangout room. And the windows in here are very dirty. So it makes me wonder if we have a failed gasket, which is a repair. It doesn't have to be replaced, but it's possible that it just could be cleaned up. So anyways, a big room that can be used as a den, and maybe you want to do it as a hangout room, and then we put a little sink and coffee maker or something in here. Okay, upstairs we go. See if we've got some light. The newer carpet is on the stairs. Paint generally looks okay inside the house. I think some of the trim work and the doors need some love. So up here, just again, tons and tons of space. The bedroom sizes are pretty amazing. We've got our popcorn here. They did update the lighting. So this closet likely would have had sliding doors. This is the header because the stairs are below you. So that's giving the head height to the stairs. But very, very big room. And again, very dirty windows. Maybe it's the screens that are dirty. Okay, across the hall. The bedrooms are ginormous. This is so funny. I don't think I've seen spare bedrooms this big. 18 long. And then we have closets here. So this was definitely a custom built house, probably somebody that had a big family. Scuttle access to the attic. Linens. Yeah. And since I see this, again, I'm pretty convinced that the furnace was put in wasn't the original heating source. Then this other huge room. This room is equally as big. It's probably 18 feet long by 15 wide. Closet space to die for. Then we have, I don't think this is the original vinyl. It's really kind of pretty. But I bet the house had these types of heaters throughout. So the bathroom heater is probably original. Single vanity. Oh, this is kind of funny. Stand-up shower, blue fiberglass insert, blue toilet, and then a big storage area. So I'm wondering if from a remodel, this may have been a master bedroom. I'm doing lots of guessing here because it's a little confusing. Okay, this doorway to me, this is all new. So to me, this is an addition. So this would be a great homeschool room, hangout room for kids. That has the baseboard heating. And down the hallway, we have kind of an attic storage room. Looks like a kiddo room. We have for lighting. Okay, interesting. And then this will be a scuttle access for just storage area, attic type storage area. Hotter than heck in there. Likely another scuttle access that requires a key. Then this is a big giant family room, very old school. So some updates, some not updates. Another little room. So an endless amount of rooms. I think it would be really worthwhile finishing these updates. A lot of paint, changing out some lights, changing out some flooring, update some bathrooms. Okay, I am here at the big detached garage, and just pick it behind the garage. I think they had the idea that they could, you know, pull in one side and pull out the other, and they were grading this back here. It's quite sunny. It could be a really good spot for fruit trees. We've got gutters with downspouts. This is a metal garage. This is a really nice metal garage. This would probably be $100,000 to build this. I just had a client build a normal height. So this is RV height on this side, RV height on this side. I had a client build a normal height, just a normal 2-car garage, and it was about $40,000, which I thought was a really good price. But gosh, endless amounts of possibilities in here, from a home-based business to just amazing storage. I have clients that have big garages where they actually rent out space, like renting space for somebody to store their RV. There's definitely a good bit of power in here. Big garage doors. So I don't know, this is a pretty sweet spot if you need all this.